As I mentioned earlier, I want to do one that's more Gothic arch, okay, like a Vesica Pisces, like a Gothic art. So that was the method of using a cylinder, right? But if you want this to be pointy, for example, let me just make this as 0.5 here and drag that over. Okay, let's see what I could do here. Okay, so there's many things I could do. Let me just kind of extrude from here just for fun. I don't know how I did this, but tab, let's take this face and just bring it over here like that. Okay, and then I'm going to extrude E out, and I could have extruded both at the same time here. E basically something like this. I'm eyeballing it. Okay, sorry. Shift, left click, E for down, extrude, and I'll just come down. Okay, so let's pretend that this is the other method. Okay, everybody could extrude like that. So let's go to Y, tab out, and right click, center to object. Okay, so what I want to do is line it up right here in the middle here, like that. All right, so that's number 2. Numéro 2. As you can see now, the top looks a little thick right now, but that's okay. We can always make the outside pieces, the vertical pieces, thicker. Not a problem. So let's tab in. Let's call this frame number 2. Okay, frame dash 02. All right. So we go into edit mode because I want to get this. Let me open this up a bit. I want to bring the loop cut in. Okay, just right in the middle, like that. Okay, and I'm going to get up. I'm going to go into X-ray mode. Take that piece that's already selected and bring it up here. See that, right? Yeah, I'm not liking the way this is looking already. But anyway, let's just say it's okay. So something like this. Let's add another loop cut. So take your time. Loop cut 1, loop cut 2. Get out. Option left click. It's option shift left click. All of this loop should be selected. Good. Back to orthographic. And we just kind of bring it up. See what I'm doing here, folks? I'm basically slowly making an archway, but it's more Gothic looking, so it's pointy, right? Pointy arches. All right, something I'm not happy with here. I'm just going to quickly delete these unnecessary faces. Shift left click, X, bye-bye to vertices. Okay, so we've got this, all right? This is a good start. On the Y, orthographic, here it is, okay? So take your time. Let's do that again. Tab out, right click, center to origin, okay? There. I want to center it on here, like that. So this is looking pretty good, right? Okay, so let me add another cut in here. One more, tab. Oh boy, there's a major delay here. Please work. Tab, I'm gonna change this keyboard. Tab, loop cut. So we do one more here, one more there, for example. Okay, I mean, it's not looking great, but we'll just work with it, right? And go into tab mode again, vertices, take this, no, get out of cut for sure. Take this one, and maybe I'll line it up to the next square. So using the grid is kind of fun, right? I'm eyeballing here because I don't want anything to be perfect. I can always do 1/2 and then bring it over. So I can take this one and move it to the next grid like that. That works. You guys are in grade 10. I'm not going to complicate your lives here, and grade 12s. So there, I can take this one over like that. Okay, so that kind of, I'm lining them up for now, and then watch what I'm going to do. So that's kind of looking all right. All right, so what else can I do here? So that actually works for some kind of a weird Gothic window. Looking at it, you decide now, do you want all of this to be thinner? You just make a marquee select and just slide it up like that. And just maintain that thickness, right? So I'll go here, shift left click, and I can slide that over like that. Maybe it's going like this, down a bit, and so forth. Now you're going to say, I've said this to you guys when we're making the handle for the axe, right? I said, if you hold option, left click here, this whole loop is selected, right? And you can actually press R, wait for the spider web to come out, R, and just rotate it a bit if you want to. You can do that too. Okay, so this actually is okay for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of this mode, and I'm going to kind of come in here and I'm going to show you something interesting. Tab, edges, here, I'm going to shift, well, you're not going to be able to do this. Shift, option, left click, both of these surfaces, the edges are selected. So if I press F, it kind of fills for me. Isn't that nice? Okay. So you have that there. You want an archway. Okay. So that in itself is a complete piece. So if you wanted to extrude out here, you can, and then press E, for example, you can extrude out, bring it down, that kind of thing. And you can continue your way to making this the same, okay? And this is not how I would do it for myself, but it's definitely a possibility. So let's look at this. So you see, now count your squares. Go into wireframe. I think that kind of works. And say, okay, that's not bad. If I take these ones all the way out here and then slide them down a bit, it's maintaining that archway. So there's that square, come across, grab this one, come down and over. So this is a nice way of making things look like archways. Okay, and then you can come in here, shift, and then bring this up a bit. And there you go. This kind of works. Okay, I can take these two up a bit, and that's looking somewhat okay. All right, so this you can add outside of the window. Now, if you're saying you want to make a window from this, do exactly what I did before. Okay, come in here, tab mode, get into face, which is 3. Shift, left click, shift, left click, shift, left click, shift, left click, and then Shift D for duplicate, and then Z. Oh, no. Did I do Shift D? No. Shift D. There we go, and then Z. There we go. So I have that, right? Just like the previous lesson. So we're in edit mode. We just go to edge, grab this edge, shift select that edge, right click, and then bridge edge loops. And then in here, you just add the number of cuts to kind of give you more wiggle room later. Okay, so that worked for me. Okay, I'm going to press A, tab out. Let me try this. Option left click for face to grab this entire loop. Okay, I'm going to press P to separate, and it's separated now. Tab out. There you go. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take this one, right click, center the origin again, and then let's scale it on the X, make it thinner. And the Y. There you go, Y. And then we'll do extrude, the same thing as before. Tab, press A for all. Make sure you're on the third extrude. Okay, bring it in. Okay, and then remember, when you do this, right, you have that beautiful little piece that says offset even. That's lovely. No, it is. It's really lovely. I love it. Tab out. We're good. We go back to orthographic view, and we line these things up. And you got yourself a window frame inside a doorway. So if you wanted to make pillars on the right, you can actually just bring 2 boxes, and I think that works just as well as anything else. I don't want to complicate your lives. I think this is kind of fun. Okay, and I think that works. That works well. Did I hide everything else? Yeah, I did. So you see, you have 2 different versions. Okay, you have an archway, and you have something here. So if I go Shift A now and bring a cube, and then S on X, right, and S on Z, bring it over here. And I like the fact that it's a separate piece, because then I can actually do other things to it. Okay, so we go like that right here, and then of course you can bring this down a bit if you wanted to do that. And you bring it to the other side. Okay, so that works as well. It's not as sweet as the other example I did in class, but this, let's bring the S on the Y, scale on the Y, right? There you go. All right, we got this one. And if you wanted to now, if you stay in the orthographic view, tab, get out of this, vertex, and remember X-ray mode, which is Superman mode. I'm just going to come in here and just go like that. So that works too. See? Tab. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a duplicate, and I'm going to spin it 180. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, Shift D, X, without using the mirror tool. R, Z, 180, which is technically what you're doing with the mirror tool, which is much easier here. Okay, you could do that and make another box. Shift D. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll do that. Shift A, may bring a cube, and then we'll make a window frame right under here, like for the door, basically. R, Z, like, oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be scaling. S, Z, I need to go eat. I need a break. Move my spider web up. S, Z, now I can control it better. And then S and X, like that, and then slide it up here. And you're going to see that the Y is super thick, which is fine. And then move your mouse away, S, Y. Kind of do it, we kind of go inside here, like that. So there's always a stepping system, which is what I'm doing here, see? One step, second step, third step. We can bring these ones forward, watch, just a touch. Okay, that goes like that, it's lined up. Okay, so we've got a nice step in here. Okay, do the same thing for that back, and you're good to go. This will be a nice archway for a double door, for a building of some sort, okay? So let's shut it down, shall we? S, we're done. Thank you. Hopefully this will save. Stop recording.